Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So today, we're back for another round of stress. That's right, strap in, we're back for another day of the hardcore Let's Play. Now, truth be told, I came onto the world today to do my little preparation. Usually at the start of an episode, I'll start to clean the inventory or maybe map out exactly what I want to do so that, you know, I've got a little bit of structure when I bring you guys in. You know, I don't like to go into it too blind. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm going to head to the dungeon and I'm going to do a little bit of dungeoning. And then I realized, oh yeah, this is a Terraria Let's Play. I'm meant to be recording and talking over it. I legitimately just got straight into it. So in today's episode, the goal is to get the water bolt. For those that haven't been keeping up, this is a hardcore Terraria. And so far, things have been going extremely well. In the first couple of hours, we've already managed to find every single item that I wanted to find. We don't have fall damage, we have wings, we have a summon, and we've even taken down the Eye of Cthulhu, the Goblin Army, and Skeletron. So here we are in the dungeon, looking for the water bolt, basically. So we're going to need the water bolt for the rest of PreHard Mode. So it's going to be a really key part in this adventure. So I'm trying to be very careful, right? Because the new dungeon is awful. I saw a lot of you actually predicted that the dungeon would be the area where I died. I'll be honest with you, I don't necessarily think that, but I could see why you would, right? I could see why there's a little bit of doubt in me, because the new dungeon is extreme. It's really hard. So not only do you have enemies like this that make it so you can't use your items, so basically you can't teleport out of there, you also have traps that just lead you to giant death pits. You have floors that crumble, so you can't really get a good sense of your surroundings. Yeah, the dungeon is a hardcore player's nightmare, so we've got to be very careful. Now, in terms of chest loot and such, the only real one I needed was the Cobalt Shield. As always, it's a crucial item that you just can't pass up on. And I already have it. So I've got the Cobalt Shield. I already found a bewitching table, and I found an alchemy station as well. So things are already looking pretty good. But hey, welcome on in. Hope you've all been doing well, staying safe, washing your hands. I just want to say the enthusiasm for this series has been amazing. It's a smaller audience than modded, but that's all good because the people that do watch are extremely passionate and I absolutely love it. I really do love this series, even though it's stressful to record because it's different, you know? In a normal episode, I can kind of goof around a little bit. Here, it's like, if I goof around and I die, I know you lot are very kind, but you will rip me to shreds. And trust me, I understand. But even though it's a stress, it's so fun because you lot like it. And it's a nice little neat journey. One that I hope doesn't end very soon. Okay, we're just looking for the water bolt. Now, as always, I said this in a previous episode, if you do see a water bolt, and I don't already get it in the episode, please do leave me a time code. Backseat gamer me all you like, alright? I'm taking tips. I feel like I won't get through this adventure without tips. So I did end up leaving Christmas items on, by the way. It shouldn't really affect balancing, not like I really care anyway, but I didn't know if you lot would like to see Christmas early and have it spoil a little bit, but the feedback was leave Christmas items on. So that's what we're doing. It's funny because I'm flip-flopping because I've got Christmas items on here, but I've turned them off for modded. God, this is so tense. Already I feel so nervous. It's going to be such a slog. It really is. There's so many traps here. Like, this is all a crumbly floor. Look at that. What is that about? Come on. The bad thing about these spikes now is that not only are they just awful, they also inflict bleeding. Now, I did get a tip. Somebody said that it's worth getting rid of them before going into hard mode. I didn't know that. I would never have thought to do that. I don't think I will, though, if I'm being honest. I don't really want to linger around at any area if I don't have to. It's like with some of the bosses we're going to skip, like Queen Bee and such. If I don't need that summon, we're not going to do it. Oh, but then again, right, hear me out on this one. Maybe we do it in hard... No. Oh, it's scary, but if we do Queen Bee, we can get the Witch Doctor, and if we get the Witch Doctor, then we can get the Leaf Wings. But then again, are the Leaf Wings even worth getting anymore? I feel like they're pretty hated in the Terraria community. Okay, we've got to be so careful here. We've got to slow down and relax a little bit. Because the bleeding effect and the poison effect on these darts are not a great combination. Actually, I'm just going to see real quick. Yeah, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to take some foe as well. So we can heal up a little bit. All right. Relax. Relax. Got to stay calm. I hope I haven't passed a water bolt. Because I'll be fuming. I probably got a load of timestamps. Like, James, you missed one in the first 5 seconds. Look, I was doing the intro. Okay, I don't think I see any. I remember in the Featherworthy series, getting a water bolt took forever. Like, my world just didn't seem to have one until the very bottom of the dungeon. Because I know that they kind of move them around a little bit so that they don't spawn where they used to. Oh, it's so tense. I'm so on edge right now. This feels awful. Alright, free golden key. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate. So one of the things I did do is I rescued the engineer. That was something that a lot of people requested straight away. A lot of people wanted to see me get that. Mainly because the engineer will actually sell you items that you can use to make the grand design. And the good thing about the grand design is you can actually snip traps from a distance. That is a really, really solid piece of advice, and one that I'm definitely going to use eventually. That's something that we could have set up for today, but I'm not gonna. Wow, glowing moss. I never see glowing moss in Terraria. But here we go. Let me get rid of that trap. I feel so nervous around it. Stop. Alright, I didn't get rid of it. That's fine. Ooh, another free golden key. This is definitely where a little bit of preparation probably would have helped quite a bit. I really should have prepared for with a hazard potion, basically, so that I wouldn't get hurt by so many traps. But if I keep it calm, I should be all right. And the best part about it is I can always bail, you know? I don't have to linger around here. So we're getting pretty deep into this dungeon, and I haven't seen one yet. Yeah, let me get rid of all these spikes. They're awful. So one of the things I did do that was pretty stupid is I was meant to start growing all of my herbs at the start of the episode before I got sidetracked with going to the dungeon, which is why basically I'm not like why I've got such a poor inventory is because I guess I don't need the bone welder. It's because I have all my seeds out so that I could start you know, setting up my farm. I don't want to get rid of them because I know I'm going to use them eventually. So I've just become a weird Terraria hoarder at this point. Alright, come on, water bolt, where you at? I've probably passed a few of them. Knowing me, honestly, knowing me, I probably have. Oh, there it is. There it is. Here it is. Alright, come on. Let me grab it. Thank you very much. It's a regular water bolt. I was so confused. I was like, where'd it go? Right, there we go. Bam. That's it. We obtained the water bolt. Yeah, this was honestly such a crucial component in my master plan. I'm really glad I've got one. So we can sell the handgun now. We can sell the boomstick. Rest in peace, boomstick. You will be remembered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these out, basically. I want to keep my finch staff. I'm really glad I got one of these as well, because once we start mining hellstone and such, this is going to come in real handy, because I imagine going into the fight, I'll probably have a couple of imps. So what do we need to do now? I think what we need to do is start working on the herbs. So let's do that straight away. Let's get Shiverford once. Ooh. Right, start working on the herbs, and then after that, we will do star hunting. So we need to max out our mana pretty much. And then I guess we can just do the Eater of Worlds today. Why not? I mean, we've got all the tools required. For those that haven't been keeping up, we got jungle armor to swap over to. So we're actually doing pretty legit. Yeah, this was good. That was so tense in the dungeon, honestly. I was so nerve-wracked. I was like, please don't let it end here. Right, bunch of Daybloom. We got Blink Root. We got Shiverthorn. I grabbed some Moonglow to prep the episode, so I'm super happy about that as well. I'm just trying to think, what other buffs do we need? Oh, I think Deathweed, actually. I don't think I have any Deathweed seeds, and we could definitely do with them. Unless I do... Let me have a little look. Sometimes I see Deathweed seeds, and I confuse them with Corruption seeds. All right, I don't. Okay, right. Maybe I'll go get that then while I'm waiting. Ooh, so one thing I am going to do as well. I will probably... I'll probably end up making, like, a better area for this. But I'm going to remember this now. I'm going to put away all of my herb stuff in the chest next to the alchemy table. So that I've basically got, like, quick access to it, and I'm not, like, you know, making like, buffs that are not really using the resources correctly. Because I said I was going to do it in the, I can't remember what series it was now. I think it was the Master Mode one. And I think I actually ended up doing it. But then in the next series, I completely forgot about it. So that's why we're doing that. Oh, so one thing I do want to address once again... Mainly because it pops up in the comments more frequently than you would think. Why are there tombstones in the world? Alright? I did show a clip of it, but in case you are wondering, NPCs will now drop tombstones. And this is basically so, when you're doing a hardcore run, you still get the benefits of graveyard biome. So if I was to scoop all of those up, I could make a graveyard biome and still access, you know, all of the same content. So that's why it is the way it is. But yeah, people want to know, because I will admit, it does seem a little sketch. Like, I totally get why you would ask. This is meant to be hardcore. Trust me, if I die, you'll know. There'll be a big puddle with all of my items on the floor. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. It's what you sign up for. Yeah, so I think I'm going to sleep now until nighttime. I just sorted out my inventory a little bit. But yeah, we need to start collecting. Actually, no, I need to tidy it up even more. Yeah, we need to start collecting fallen stars. So I know I always find a way to moan about this, but I'm still kind of fuming that they made mana crystals back to 5 stars instead of 3. It used to be so convenient to fill up a mana bar. I guess that's obviously like why they changed it. But now it's just like, I don't know, it's a bit more of a slog. So I can make 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Which is all good, but I'm going to need more for the potions, basically. Because we're going to need, like, just as usual, magic regen, magic power. I am feeling confident, though, about this portion of the game, you know, in terms of my health and my defense and such. So, like, when I run into, like, a cluster of enemies like that, I don't necessarily feel nervous anymore. Whereas, like, 2 episodes ago, I definitely did. But at least I know now that I can heal, I can head back home. You know, there's all these other things that I can do. Alright, so I have enough for 1 more mana crystal. And I've also deposited 5. So I've got 6. So now it's time to get prepped for the Eater of Worlds. Now, I have made a promise to myself. If I die to the Eater of Worlds, I'm going to quit Terraria. Because if I die to the Eater of Worlds, honestly, I don't want to play this game anymore. The Eater of Worlds, for those that don't know, is by far one of my favourite bosses. It's also one of the bosses I think I fought the most out of my entire time playing Terraria. So if I die to it, I've got honestly nobody to blame but myself. Before we do that though, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's swap over to our brand new jungle armor. Ooh, fancy. Less defense, but of course, more magical ability. What actually is the set bonus? Set bonus is 16% reduced mana usage. Okay, that's going to come in pretty handy. So this is actually quite novel. This is something that I don't see myself doing very often now in Terraria, which is the Eater of Worlds with a water bolt. Because for those that don't know, the water bolt was changed so that you have to get it post-Skeletron. Now, when I play Terraria normally, I obviously don't bother with Skeletron first. I just do Eater of Worlds. So this is unique in a way. All right, we're gonna fight it here. So I'm gonna buff up early, just in case, you know, just in case we get swarmed or anything like that. Now I'm fairly certain. Yeah, I was just about to say I'm fairly certain I didn't smash all the orbs. Hey, look at that! My friend is playing The Binding of Isaac. I'm really glad because with OBS it doesn't show you all of my Steam notifications anymore. But I just got the biggest flush of nostalgia because my I'm talking about a friend from when I was a teenager, right? And we're both adults now, and he doesn't really play games anymore. But he was a big influence in why I love The Binding of Isaac. Because every night before we'd go out, like on the town, we'd play some Binding of Isaac in my house, and yeah, and it was great. So that's cool. Seeing him boot that up, that's filled me with love and passion. And please don't die. Oh my god, please don't die. Please don't die. No, no, I don't want to have to quit Terraria, but honestly, I will. I will. This is actually the deciding factor, and I'm serious about it. I really will quit Terraria. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Eater of Worlds, please. Eater of Worlds, this is my job. There we go. There we go. That was as amazing as I wanted it to be. Okay, alright. The Eater of Worlds has been defeated. That's right. Why did we do it? We did it for the Shadow Pickaxe. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. I'm skipping everything that isn't essential, basically. And weirdly, essential. You know, I would have got the Reaver Shark, in all honesty, if that was still a thing. Right, we got the pet. I love the pet. So that's made my day. So another trophy to add to the pile. You know, another relic. Let's open this up as well. Bam. We got a mask and we got a worm scarf. It's so strange because there was a time where I relied so heavily on the worm scarf. I used to think it was an essential item. I used to say to people, I was like, God, it's so good. Like, you get the worm scarf and you never take it off for your whole adventure. I now completely disagree with it. I now never use it. I see it as completely pointless. I'd rather put something else there. Strange though, isn't it? It's weird how times change. All right, okay. So that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you were on the edge of your seat during that. I know I was. I'll see you soon for another episode. I don't think there'll be a Chippy's Couch video tomorrow, as we are doing the charity stream on Chippy Gaming. That is going to be Terraria. It's going to be for 6 hours, so all the different time zones other than Australia, I'm sorry, Australia, should be able to watch. We got a Mrs. Claus hat. You know what? Take off the Finch staff. Looking pretty good. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Shout out to our channel members. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow in the stream. Please be there. Bye.